Alright, that should be a lot better. I'm silly. That's my biggest issue. How are we all doing tonight? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with playing with some friends. Playing with some friends honestly does make the game a little bit more fun. So, I mean, you know, plans are a give and take. That is for sure. All right. OBS still hasn't figured out that my network is no longer congested by a bunch of files trying to transfer. Oh, God, I'm upset. Basically, I took some files and moved them. And where I moved them was supposed to be local, and I accidentally dropped in my NAS folder. And went, well, that's going to be a minute of just chop, 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 chop. So how's everyone doing? Guys, it's Tuesday. Guys. Yeah, it's Tuesday. That's about all I got, honestly. I don't know. My brain's a little tired today. It has been a long week, and it's only Tuesday, and I didn't even work yesterday. But we got some Starcraft. We actually got a lot of Starcraft tonight. Where is it? It's somewhere in here. There it is. We got some requested games. Gotta go back to floppy disks. What about floppies? Telling me to go back to floppies, bro. Try me. I actually don't have anything older than a floppy disk, so don't try anything else. Well, I do have my gateway, but no, that's not really older than a floppy drive. Kind of coexisted for a bit. And that's all I've got currently. I have more drives somewhere. I have more floppy drives somewhere. But that's like what's out and about. Well, that's what's out and about, man. I only need them for like my tax info. Where's the overlay? Request. You save all your VODs on floppies. All right, so my average VOD is 5 gigs. So 5 gigs by 144 megs. Calculator. So 5 times 10, 24. Divided by 144. So 36 floppies for 1 VOD. I'm down. The compressed. Compressed folder. Make new folder. Compress it again. Make new folder. It's just. When you try and extract it, there's nothing for it to extract. It's like, Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, replays are tens of megs usually. The biggest replay I think I've ever seen was like 70 megs. So theoretically, you could fit 2 replays on a floppy, assuming that you're using modern floppies that are 144 megs each. Which, I mean, anything that you're carrying around nowadays is, unless you're just really holding on to history. Which, I mean, at this point, knowing this crowd, could be that too. Alright, there we are. Are you sure? Hang on. I could have swore I've had mega. I could have sworn it was in megs. Replays. I mean, it is in kilobits. I always thought it was in megs. Alright, if it's in kills, then yeah, you can fit so many replays on this bad boy. Just shove them in there. Just take all the replays and just shove them on in. I'm going to bring my floppy drive to the LAN, and everyone has to upload their replays to the floppy drive. Oh, wow. That's not bad at all. I'm casting CPL 9 from fucking tape. So you can compress that all into... That's not bad, actually. 3,884. What the hell? Damn, that's actually a freaking lot of replays. Yeah. This game understood its mission. It's like, you need to be easy to transfer files. There. Sorry, guys. I'm just setting up the scoreboard as well real quick. There we are. Yeah. And here we are playing with a gig up-down. The gig down. I don't have fiber because they have not built out fiber to my neighborhood yet. They're taking their sweet friggin' time. Yeah, they won't give me the roadmap. They won't tell me the roadmap of when they're bringing fiber to my area, and it makes me mad. I've literally said, I know that I can pay you to run it. How much? And I have not gotten an answer. Fun fact, American ISPs, if they're building out fiber, you can pay them to run the fiber to your place. So you literally just comp them the expense of expediting it. So depending how far you're going, it's usually a few $1,000s. But like, I'm willing to consider that cost. Just give it to me, so that way I can know how much it is. But we'll see. Hopefully the future brings fiber. I would love to get away from Cox. Cox is the worst. Actually the worst ISP. Well, guys, that's enough ranting. Let's get into some Starcraft, where I will continue to rant. But we'll just have Starcraft on in the background. That way you don't have to look at nearly as much of this, and you can look at, like, video games instead. I know no one wants to look at this. All right. Spawning here in the top left-hand side with the pink probes. Give it up for Crimson. Head in the bottom right with the yellow drones. Give it up for Holden. What's he holding? I don't know. Honestly, we should probably ask him. There's also a StarCraft 2 player named Holden. I doubt they're the same, but you never know. Video James. Something like that. You played versus Holden Cup. You've only played ZVZs. I honestly feel bad. I don't think I've played a Protoss yet, which, you know, kind of kills my soul, considering I only got tier 2 on the back of my friggin' ZVP. But you know, I digress. I want a ZVZ. I threw game 2, but that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, you're struggling there. Yeah, an overpool on a 2-player map, very standard. I've gotten Terrans. It's a skill issue. I've definitely gotten Terrans. And I hate it. Actually, no, I lied. I like Zerg versus Terran on Tempest. That's it. On Tempest, it's a fun matchup. Why? Because I can abuse the map and the player, and it's just fun. But any other map, it's not nearly as fun. Well, I guess Neo Dark Origin's a fun one. I might have a couple of undeserved victories on this map. Anyone who's seen my replays knows what I'm talking about. Alright, one set of lings here and a bunch of drones. Oof. At least you have a fun mirror matchup. Like PvP, you can do whatever you want. You can literally do whatever you want, and you'll get away with it. Well, you might not get away with it, but you can do whatever you want. You can still have a chance of winning. In ZVZ, you try and play anything but Ling Muta, you have a bad time. In TVT, you play anything but tanks and vultures and a Goliath or two, you're having a bad time. PvP is the only matchup where you can actually do anything. Don't worry, chat. I got him. Alright, we're going to go up to 3 base here. Get in our gas. Nexus is down. Overall, both of them just macroing up here. No one really putting on that much pressure. We only got one set of lings. The gateway's been pushed off quite some time. It's a bit of an early transfer, but safety cannon comes down. I feel like Crimson here is holding to his build more than he is what he's seeing. He's getting some really good scouting going, right? Like he sees that it's like, oh, you're going up to 3 hatches. Your gas is, on the later side, like, but he's not really reacting to it per se. He is just playing his build. And at tier 2, I like that. Just doing your build more often than not is just the better option. If you just do your build, you have a better option than reacting. Reacting is a lot harder than doing your build because it requires you to have a good knowledge of understanding what they're doing, what you're seeing, what they can and can't have behind that. Yeah, just do your build. That's why I love to see this here. Zerg's going up to 4 hatch with a Hydra Den. This probe will see Hydras pop, by the way, eventually here. Oh, do you want some of them? Are you trying to get some of them PvPs? Alright. Probe now sees the Hydras. What are we going to do here? You're going to want to drop a couple cannons. Oh, gateway. Yeah, 2 cannons go down. And he's going more gateways. No Corsairs. So this is going to be probably Zealot High Templar. Or something along those lines. Or just general gateway man. Yeah. Looking like Zealot High Templar. This was honestly one of my favorite metas. Both to like watch and to play. Like Zealot High Templar is such a neat comp. Because the way it interacts with lurkers. I genuinely find it to be a lot of fun. So I'm curious to see how well it works out for him here. Or if he just dies to the Hydra bust. I mean, surviving the Hydra bust is not exactly an easy task. There's the 5th hatch. And once this comes up here, we should be just Hydras all day, baby. The layer's about to finish. We'll get lurker aspect here. And I'll get +2 here as well eventually. Zealot legs, more gateways. Zealot man. Oh yeah, it's the big click energy. That's your guys' name, right? Yeah, we got Hydras on the production tab. Protoss is just more gates, more Zealot man, more stabby boys, and better legs so they can run. All right. Zealots, they're actually going to go around the map. Just in case there's overlords or anything scouting in the middle, this is going to get out unseen. Which, I mean, obviously would have gotten out unseen anyways, we can tell. But he doesn't know that. So this is a neat little play here. Just got to send him over here, and then you can kind of click them on in. And Zerg's going to be like, what the hell? I mean, Zerg will be like that anyway, because we have 0 scouting on the map. Other than this overlord on the main, which should tell you, huh, we can go ahead and just get overlords everywhere because there's no Corsairs coming. Oh, they'll grab a drone, and that'll be just ding, 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 ding. Alarm bells, alarm bells. All right, here comes the Zealots. How do we react? Oh, no, the drones are falling. Send the boys to the front line. Get in the trenches, drones. Oh, but they're bugging out. What the? And we're going to get a GG here. Yeah. With the split off here into the third. Yeah, maybe a little early, but definitely he just wasn't ready. Guys, he wasn't ready. Not for the Zealots. GG. Zealots good unit. Every Zerg has lost a game like that at least once. Maybe twice or 3 times. Maybe every time. Dude, those Zealot pushes just ruin your day. Basically, what I'm saying is people shouldn't be allowed to play Protoss because it's unfair to us who are expected to macro and scout and have defenses ready. Like, ridiculous, honestly. Blizzard. That's fine. It's fine. We can even overcome the things that Blizzard doesn't want us to, like killing the game in Protoss. So let's get into game number 2. Spawning here in the top right-hand side of Retro with the red probes. Give it up for Crimson. And the bottom left with the blue drones. Give it up for Holden. Alright, cross spawns on Retro. This is where you go Nexus first, right? If I've learned anything from Protoss players, this is where you go Nexus first. This is why I don't rally my drones inside my mineral line. Because you just kind of forget about them if you're not paying attention. I don't. I like the idea of not having patches in Brood War. It doesn't work in every game, but it works really well in our game. The Forgotten Drone. Huh. This is a supervisor, guys. If you've never seen a union work, this is what a supervisor does. Oh my god, tell me he right-clicked it on another drone. Nope, no, it just turned. Yeah, see, he's supervising. Ah, back to work. Even the supervisors can get yelled at by their supervisors. Good old middle management. Alright. Protoss gets the scout. Overpull, very standard. You don't quite need it on a 4-player map, but it's, you know, it's always safe. If he hadn't gone overpool, there's a chance he could get cannon rushed here. If you're playing against Escalade, he'll always cannon rush you because he doesn't know how to macro. And basically, you just do like a pylon, pylon, pylon. Or is it like pylon, pylon, and then like a pylon? And you have like cannon spots back here. Basically, escalates a dirty cheeser. That's all you need to know. And I'm sure he has no problem with me saying that live on Twitch when he's not around. Alright, we're going to go 3 hatch. Gas is already down. This is looking like a very similar setup to last game, which has me kind of hopeful but a little concerned. Like, if you do the same thing as last game, and so does your opponent, and you lost last game, that generally speaking doesn't bode well for you. Now follow me here. On the reverse, if your opponent does the same thing, and you've changed courses a little bit, you know, you build a couple sunkens, you have some extra hydras, then suddenly, it's not so losable. Macro builds bring honor to my toaster ovens. My toaster ovens are just fine. I'll have you know. All 2 of them. And my air fryer. So I beg of you, what is the difference between a toaster oven, a toaster, and an air fryer? Go ahead, explain the difference to me. I want to see you try. I actually know what all the differences are, but they're so nuanced that they don't even count. Alright, yeah, it's looking pretty much the same on both sides. Of course, this map, retro, right? Your third base is quite a bit further away than it is on Neo Dark Origin. Huh. That's different. So, honestly, when I think of where I would drop my Spire, this isn't what I had in mind. However, I say we let the boy cook. Let's see what he's on. Let's see what he's up to here. I don't know. Like, I might consider dropping it here or like here. But here, now this sends a message, right? This sends a hey, guess what? Mutas. And if we've already committed to the Templar Archives here, he's gonna have to deal with. He's gonna have to use Storm and Archons and a couple of cannons to try and repel mutas. So that all comes down to your micro at that point. And, well, I mean, Protosses don't know how to micro, so I think that favors Zerg every time. But, yeah, you know. What do we call Nevin? When we... All right, Unseen. I'm going to give you a mulligan on that one. Go ahead and try round 2. See if we can make that a little bit more readable. Oh, Overlord's being sacrificed. Hell yeah. Sacrifice the Overlord. Didn't need it anyway. All right, this probe doesn't know it's coming. Oh, no. Not the probe. Crimson did, in fact, have some big clicks in game 1. All right. This side's kind of open. We have our High Templars. I don't believe we have Storm yet. Oh, this is awkward. Well, we did learn. We have a sunken at the third base. A 4th and a 5th coming on up here. Problem. 1 sunken does not defeat 6 zealots. This looks like my games, how my games used to look. I used to do this all the time. Like, every one of my games looks like this for so long. It's rough when you play this greedy and you still only have 25 points. In a second. I mean, I'm surprised we haven't gotten it yet. Hell yeah. Take a lump. Take a lump. GG. Unfortunately, Holden's going to get clicked here. And he's going to whine about it. GG. Huh? Huh? Alright, my puns are unappreciated. I tried, chat. I tried for you. I'm having a stroke reading this. Holden couldn't hold him. That's bad. Oh, I need to turn that off. This is not part of the Years of Brawl. But I genuinely feel like I smell burning toast right now. No, that's just puppy smell. This hurts my brain. I don't like it. I'm done with it. My brain cells cannot keep up. Brain too smooth. Oh. But I don't like understanding. I like build zealot. Or not build zealot. Build Hydra. Counter zealot with Hydra. Mate, if this was a stoner joke, I would get it. Fuzzy gets it. Yeah. I know. I think I've seen it before. I'm pretty sure I have. But like... Alright, so one thing about streaming is that, generally speaking, being live on stream lowers your IQ by a solid 20 points. So, we're gonna just point out the fact that, like, if you're live, like, I've talked to a lot of streamers, all right? And I was talking with Loco once. We were just joking about it. It's like, yeah. Because off camera, Loco's a great guy, super smart. He gets on camera and he just says some dumb things. He's like, wait a minute. I know a few other streamers like that too. It's being in front of a camera just takes your IQ and it just dumps it. The hell kind of name is that? I don't know. The hell kind of name is soap. Alright. First of all, Dada. Yo, Goose. Dude, I'm trying to keep track of how many smoke breaks I have during the day in PG. Do you know how hard that is? You know how hard it is to keep track of how many smoke breaks I take when I'm just casually sitting here like this? Just the first series. We have not gotten to anything. We did Crimson v. Holden. That's all we've done so far. I waited for you. For the good stuff. You coming in at the land? Guys, who's going to be at the land? Tickets are already selling. By the way, they're on sale. I haven't actually mentioned that on stream yet, but they are on sale. Also, minions, why don't you have running water? You probably should have that. Yes, they are, as of officially 6 hours ago is when I announced it. 18? Wow, it's 19 here. And I have running water because I did the thing where you open your cabinet so your pipes stay warm. Brother, I'm in Oklahoma. You think we do any better? No, you just open your cabinet so that way the house heat can get into it. Or just let your faucet strip. If you let your faucet strip, they don't freeze. 10 out of 10. Right. So, yeah. Let me, our tickets are on sale now for the land. Both of them, guys. Oh, yeah, here's a clip of Artosis saying he'll probably be there.
I think there's a chance I can go to both. I have to do my schedule out and take a look.
So, I mean, if you want to meet Artosis, first of all, he's actually a really cool person off stream. Once you get past the the TTS and what his stream is, like, he's a great guy, actually. Montreal, Chicago. Also, yeah, we finally redid all of my branding. So Platinum Esports, this is our official branding. If you want, you can go right here. You can see that they are being sold. Oh, that's neat. It does actually just tell you how many are sold. Huh. So yeah, the premium ticket, the only difference is obviously it's a little bit more expensive, but you get a t-shirt. You actually will get a shirt if you buy a premium ticket. The shirt's design's still not finalized, but it'll probably be something to do with this logo, which is obviously the Chat Starland 2 logo that we're running with this time. So yeah, go ahead and get your tickets. Or if you just want to support, you can obviously just regular support, and all this will go towards the land as well. So yeah, make sure to hop in and take a look, guys. And otherwise, you can just read the TL post. All the information's here. Man's hating on Chat Starland. Man, when I host a CSGO tournament, CS2 tournament, I guess nowadays, I'm going to make sure to call it CS LAN. It's Counter-Strike LAN. Just for you, Dada. Just for you. CS 1.6. Oof. I don't know if anyone's ready for that. Never played CS, really? Honestly, I really enjoyed CSGO. Like, CSGO is the most... I hate CSGO more than I hate Brood War. It doesn't change the fact that I have several hundred hours into the game with friends. I actually could bunny hop for a while in CSGO. It's hard. It's an absolute challenge, but... Dada wants to be able to have easier mechanics. Go play Starcraft 2 then. Can I bunny hop in Starcraft? Ow. Yo, Goose! The Goose! Yes, it does come up in chat. Now that I have it linked, it didn't used to. I didn't realize that my Twitch wasn't linked to it, but now that it is, all the donations and sales and stuff come up here. Which just reminds me what I should do. Am I logged in? Yes, I am. Shop. Create. Sell something. I won't have time to do this. I'll have to just do it later. I need to put this friggin' poster up for... buy a ticket and gift it as a friendly community tournament of your choice. Yeah. Yeah, just give me some info. We can talk. I'm always down. What I need to put up for sale is this fucker. Oh, my pirate hat fell over. Yeah, if anyone wants a poster from the original land, it's that thing right there. I got one left, and I'm looking to bounce. Look, when I get desperate, I'll definitely do a calendar. Don't you worry. Oh, I just had a really cursed thought. Oh, you know what? I gotta share it. I gotta share it. It's cursed though. I gotta lay up like draw me like one of your French girls, and then I'm just holding the hydralisk right over, you know, the hydralisk, not to scale. Oh, that's such a cursed thought. Oh. Okay. Anyway, just gonna hit go on this replay. Oh, this is cursed. Why do I do this? All right. Oh, my keyboard's almost dead. I need to get a wired keyboard someday. Well, I just need to replace my current one more than anything. The current one just sucks. Spawning here in the top left-hand side with the blue probes. Give it up. I don't know which name's worse. ERW23432 or kkarlb. Kkarlb. So it's just our blue Protoss player, guys. Got him. And in the bottom right-hand side with the red probes. You might have heard of this guy. Honestly, you might have. If you have, I'm sorry for your loss. You might actually be entitled to financial compensation if you've ever spent more than 5 minutes talking to him. If you or a loved one have spent more than 5 minutes talking to Genesis, you may be entitled to compensation. But this right here is Genesis playing Protoss as Penesis. Mr. Penn Island here, fighting. Yeah, 5 numbers in your username is the wrong amount. If you have 5 numbers in your username, just throw. You're throwing. You're throwing life. All right, we're going to get honorable 1 gate versus 2 gate, like real Protoss players, or are we going to get a 1 gate versus 1 gate? I'm smelling a 1 gate versus a 2 gate. That's a real late gas. Genesis changes his mind last minute. That's going to be expensive. I mean, realistically, it more just kind of puts him on the back foot as a defender more than anything, but... Yeah, what's up, minions? What have he for me? Oh, yeah, I know. I watched most of it. I missed, like, the first and the last mission, I think. No, where did I pick up? I might have picked up in... No, I think I missed just the first and last one. So Grant didn't actually do the running, but he did run commentary. And he helped... I think he helped map out the run. I think he had... apparently, there was a few tricks used in the run that were only discovered within the last couple of weeks. So apparently, like, they're using like brand new techniques. Also, we're gonna go DTs here from our kkarlb. Yeah, it was super neat. Like, I'm not a big speedrunner, but I love watching speedruns because I appreciate how technical things are for it, right? Like, one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube is, I don't remember his name, but he does Portal speedruns. And like, that's his thing, is like, he just talks about Portal speedruns and the techniques that are used and like why things work. And I don't know why, but I just find it so interesting to watch. Yeah. There's also another a YouTuber I watch. He kind of like, he speed runs, but more like a shitposty speed run, and I absolutely love it. He's Easy Speezy, I think his name is, or something along, or that's his like second channel or something. And like all he does is like oh, I speed ran Subway Surfer, and like it's actually like routed, but it's done in a more like joking way, and I find it so entertaining. Yeah, the probe pull, I mean, it definitely sends a message, but it doesn't really help. The big thing that's going to help is that this DT is going to get out. Unfortunately, the observatory and the observer build, well, about as quick as you take. So basically, it'll take about 3 seconds for an observer to be ready. So we'll see. It more depends on when we drop our observatory. That's not an observatory. That's a pond. That's an observatory. All right, guys. In about 3 seconds, we'll have observers. So plus or minus, right? You know, with obviously a bit of latency and Twitch, it might look a little bit later than just 3 seconds for you guys. So we'll put a little general plus or minus on it, right? And I mean, in all real, I just had a joke about how fast that finishes. That took about as long as that did to build. But no observers building. So an observatory is only useful if you're building observers. We are pushing across the map. Defensive DT being used. Offensive DT being used. Well, this is over. Oh, he's going to queue up observers now. Bad news, brother. I got bad news for you. Yeah. Cape Man, a very good unit. He fucking dropped his Nexus and fucking what? I'm sorry, Carl. Excuse me? Yeah, yeah. I think it's fair to say that this is not great for our boy Genesis. Yeah, I think the Benny Hill theme would fit just fine here. I mean, that guy just got his 12th killed. All right, he's like, oh God, the observer's coming. He just knows. DT's got that 6th sense. That's one hell of a spot for a robo. Powered by a single pylon that's about 8 miles away. Alright. Yeah, this is an all-in moment. 100%. So the thing is, the moment you move out, you just lose the rest of your probes, right? So it's a toughie, right? The moment you move out, you lose army. Like, you bring an observer with you, so you can try and pick off DTs, but then they run past you. So you got to keep something at home to deal with it, which means you're never attacking with your full strength. Okay, depending on how many DTs are out in the map, it can get a little messy. All right. Is he really going to macro up? He's only down 5 workers. All right. For the record, he's only down 5 workers in the fact that his opponent has 2 bases, killed 12 workers, and forced a probe pull that, you know, took about 8 hours to get back. So, I mean, there's just this, like... obviously, it's only going to get bigger from here as you use both gateways. But, I mean, the fact that it was even close for a little bit... Yeah, what I mean to say is that this gap should be fucking twice the size. Which I'm not sure if that's because Carl was missing the probe button for a while there, or if Genesis is really good at building probes. 'Cause I don't really want to give Genesis props, but I don't really want to blame it on bad macro either. You know? Alright, storm drop. Lol. Storm your shuttle. Yeah, buddy! I love when we storm the shuttle. It feels right. Alright, we have 1 defensive storm. Alright, yeah, that's a good storm. That's in fact a good storm. We do need another one, ideally. Okay, yeah, like that, yeah, that's a good start. A third one would actually really just bring it home here. But also, all the workers are dead, so it doesn't really, well, not all the workers are dead. Now all the workers are dead. So yeah, this is, all Carl has to do here is not die. So, yeah, solid 50-50. All right, we're pulling every boy. We've killed every boy across the map. So as long as we survive with one of them, we're at an advantage. And oh boy, does it look like we're doing it. Probes are absolutely the best combat unit. And, well, I mean, the SCVs are really good as well. But, like, probe is just so good. Yeah, does it even matter? GG is called. Carl takes game number 1. Now, what can only be described as an absolute banger. How often do you see... Well, I mean, consider it this way, right? One teammate whined, the other one cheesed. Wine and cheese. It's just so beautiful. Like, it's just so beautiful. Yeah, Temple Archives, good unit. Oh, ads. All right, guys, I guess I gotta let the ads run before I play this. So, I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Better now than the middle of the game. knocked over my pen. This is more valuable than anything. I got it. Oh. What do I have on this desk? This is probably the most valuable thing on this desk. Including my computer, my work phone, my regular phone, my audio equipment, my monitor. Yeah, this is the most valuable thing, for sure. I guess this is a fine color balance. Spawning here in the top left-hand side, guys. He's down a point. Can he bring it back? It's Genesis. And his opponent in the bottom right, up a point. Can he make it a nice, clean sweep? It is Carl. What are we going to get? It's cross spawns, so hopefully someone does a Nexus first. Honestly, I'm going to talk to both of their coaches if neither of them do a Nexus first. I mean, I'll just have words with them, like, hey, teach your kids better. Well, let's take a look. No, 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 come on. Just do it. No. Come on. Oh. Both of you. I expect more from Protoss. Well, I guess I should say I expect less from Protosses. Somehow, I expect nothing and I'm still disappointed. Where's the ape? Where's the questionable ideas? Doodle, what the fuck? Alright, alright. At least we're doing 2 gate versus 1 gate. At least they have something right. Where's the air support? Oh no, he's going scouts. You just open with the stove against the Protoss, and everyone's just like, what the fuck? Dude, I do love me a well-executed stove. Things that only make sense in the context of Brood War. Yeah. Oh, no. Get wrecked. We're just going to go right on in and get the scout. Yeah, easy scout. Wait, am I yelling at Doodle unfoundedly? No, 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 no. If it was perfect, you would have dropped the Nexus on 12. Right here. Like a real Protoss. Instead, you're 2-gating, which is, like, fine. But it's like, if someone asked you, right, could you have, like, they give you options, right? And they're like, all right, on the one hand, you can have McDonald's fries. Obviously, they're absolutely coated with crack, like we always see. Like, you know it. You might not like McDonald's, but McDonald's fries, they just hit different, especially with the McDonald's Sprite. You know what I'm talking about. And on the other hand, you could eat a literal head of lettuce. Like, just bite into it. And you're like, you know what? I think I'll take the lettuce. It's like, no, that ain't it, dog. That ain't it, chief. Or at least we're committing and just building a lot of zealots. I like it. Alright. This zealot's going to draw the ire of the other one. Alright. Oh! Beautiful drilling there. Oh! The Dragoon goes too deep. Oh no! Rip the Dragoon. Figure out how to walk for a minute. Oh, yeah, this goon's having a bad time. Oh, he gets out. What? What is this goon made of? Covered in butter? That was pretty good. Yeah, he walked in. He's like, huh, I really expected you to have more. Or like something. Alright. The zealots just keep coming. They don't stop coming. They don't stop coming. They don't stop coming. Alright, so the zealots will just continue to chase around here in circles. Oh no. The moment I say that, he decides to micro him a little bit. I honestly think taking this pylon for basically free is a good idea. Just take your really hurt zealot. Take this guy, have him right click on the pylon. Take the other 4 and micro them around, dealing with the goons. It's just a free 100 minerals that you get to take off the dude. Hold up. At which point you're like, what the hell? Like at this point you're like, hey, hold on. Like, what? What is this? Excuse me. Hello, 911? This has got to be illegal. I've got to call the police and check, but this has to be illegal. All right. Goons are just casually walking into cannon range. Beautiful. Hey, hey. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is actually his 2v2 setup. You know, when you gotta help your teammate by blocking their expand. Dude, I played a 2v2 with Turtle once, and he put down cannons at the entrance to my natural, and I thought I was getting cannon rushed. Granted, it was after the LAN. It was after Chat Starland, so it was Sunday night. We might have been a bit drunk, and yeah, it was also like midnight after running an event. So I saw the cannons, and I was like, oh my god, I'm getting... Who the fuck is cannon rushing me? In terms of, like, those are my cannons. And I was like, oh. Alright. Carl here just going to go for the Nexus. I mean, yeah. Fuck it. Both of you drop a Nexus. And at this point, I mean, the army supply does not lie. Look at that number. It's just bigger. Yeah. I'm just gonna let that one simmer. +1 on the way here. So sometimes it's not about the size of your army, it's how you upgrade it. And let me tell you, +1, it works. Does some good work. Probe transfer coming on down here. Probe is going to bounce all over the place. Alright, observer's going to come in here. See the goons bouncing around like pinballs. Ting, 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 ting. And you're going to see that this Nexus is just coming up here and the workers are just getting transferred. So he's going to be like, huh. Somehow we're kind of equal. Presumably he's going to take a look at this goon count though and go, you know, on second thought, maybe I've got more than you. He doesn't... Genesis in here to drop like 3 more gates, right? Yeah. Now 1 and 2. We need more gates. We got a lot of money coming in now as 2-base saturation comes on up here. And this is an advantage that's going to stick out for Carl here in a minute. Is that he's got this extra production online. He's got +1 coming. Like, this is going to lean heavily in his favor here for a little bit. No. Or you could do that. You can just build Reavers. slugs are, in fact, a good unit. If there was any concern of them being bad units, that concern is unwarranted. All right, we're going to set up here on the bridge. All right, we're going to send it. We're going to send it. All right, let's see what that army supply lead can do going across the bridge where some of our goons aren't fighting and instead just don't know how to walk. Zealot's tanking a lot of damage, but the goon backline really not doing the work it should be doing. You gotta be careful about your goons getting pulled in. Oh, come on. Really? We're gonna sneak out a third? That was dirty. And yeah, Genesis is never gonna scout that, at least not for some time. Alright. This can be, it's a huge investment, but I mean, this is gonna pay for itself pretty quickly. Oh, it might need to if we're gonna donate a goon like that. If we're gonna donate the boys, yeah, we might need to pay for itself. Oh, we see the army move out. Oh, this is huge. Just go for the kill. I think he realized he can go for the kill now, and he's like, oh, maybe I should come home. All right, couple goons here. These are all going to keep this army busy. Oh, these guys get the hammering on the natural. Oh, if we can kill this Nexus. Problem is we're going to lose all of our goons here, so we need to kill this Nexus and trade out a little bit. We can't do one or the other. We do need to do both. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right, yes. And with a decent trade out here, it's not great, but killing this Nexus is massive. I don't think we need to keep rallying goons in, though. We could tone that down a little bit here. All right, at some point we have to click on them and realize that they have +1. Like, we got to be like, huh, that fight went a lot better than it should have. All right. Upside for Carl, he's already got the third base up, so I mean, that's just now his new natural. Goon's running home. Meanwhile, Carl's like, oh, let's put on some pressure. We do have a Reaver here. It is ready to deal some damage, but this could be scary. Clump of +1 goons. Yeah. Okay, I think the production of Genesis will help here. Defender's advantage is one hell of a drug. So I think he'll be fine, but it's still a little scary here, especially if that Reaver gets picked off. Oof. Never mind. If we're going to get hits like that, it's not scary anymore. All right. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to retake that. All right. And these goons, they're doing Dragoon things, but they don't know how to walk. They're like children, right? Like little toddlers where they don't know how to walk and they just kind of walk around and bump into things. That's what the Dragoons are doing here. That's what they do very well, just in general. The one thing Genesis doesn't realize is that this base is up. I would love for him to send his observer around. You gotta be like, huh. Like, this is like a lot of stuff, right? Like, at what point does your detector just go off like, ding, 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 ding? There's got to be a problem here. All right. The army is going to split into chunks. Both of them splitting into chunks here, actually, as goons kind of wander into their own fights. These goons wander into the worst fight, by far and away. Would not recommend. These guys might have messed up a little bit here. All right. The two goons that just tried to fight these guys over here not making it out so well. Overall, though, definitely leans Genesis' way. Flop. Got him, boys. All right, time to push back across. Let's see if we can't get her done. Yeah. We do have some goons up here still that could do something, but I mean, 3 Reavers is, that's a good home defense. Yeah. I think this is looking pretty good for Genesis here. Although 1-1 is a hell of a drug here. These goons are trading out so well, and they have no right to do it. Like, these goons have no right to trade out as efficiently as they are. But oh boy, are they doing it anyway. But yeah, at some point, you just hit critical mass of Dragoons. The goons. I guess in the end, he never needed to find the third base because he's just going to kill the natural again. That seems expensive. There we are. Clean up the army on the other side of the map. GG is called. Do you know what that means, guys? That means we're going to game 3. Let's go. Game 3. All right, guys. This is a PvP that put out. Wait. Wait, no, because did I just do something wrong here? Oh. Oh. I feel incredibly robbed now. I genuinely feel so robbed right now. I need a moment. It's fine. It's fine. Can't believe it. No. It is sad. It is sad, but that does mean that yeah, but I don't see it. Oh, hang on 1 second here. Someone was talking about this. What? Yeah. Yeah, that's sad. That's too bad, because that was a great series. Lots of fun. No, it's fine. That happens. Unfortunately, we do live in a world where people have to do things. Imagine having to do things like go to work, go to the grocery store, eat, talk to your family. Like, these are all useless things, guys. I just want to sit out there and play with my puppies. That's all I want to do. Speaking of, I need more puppy photos. I need to upload a few. That way I can show them to you guys. Guys, if you !Discord, it's where I post them all. I love posting puppy photos. By that I mean I need to do it more often. There we are. You misspelled it. It's an SWORD. Come on. Ching, ching. You never. you never, you know? Something cockfighting? Come on, photos. Literally one head sent. There it is. All right, here we go. Oh, that's the one where they're looking away. No, I don't need that one. I want this one where they're both looking at me. There we go, guys. Also, kitchen floor reveal, guys. Guys, kitchen floor reveal, but also, look at them. Also, the photo didn't rotate because my phone is stupid sometimes. But look at them. They're so adorable. They're growing up so quickly. There we go. This was yesterday when we were cuddling because it's so freaking cold out here. And Tally's just all snuggled up in my arm. Like my arm's like right here. This is like my side right here. She's just in here. Aww. This is Jinx asleep on the other couch yesterday. Absolutely fucking zonked. She is dunzo. These dogs are big cuddlers. They are absolutely adorable. Yeah, our dogs are, my dogs are still, we keep them in the cage in the kitchen when we aren't around because they are still not quite house trained yet. So it's best that they have an exit in the cage than anywhere else. Yes, Tally is a good, Tally best girl. Tally best girl for sure. Aww. Aww. Alright guys, I'm thinking about my dogs. I think they just fell asleep because they were a little upset earlier that I had to lock them away after dinner. Cosmic crisp apples? The fuck are you on about? What are you eating over there? Do you have some edibles or some shit? That sounds like something I'd spy at a dispensary. Like, if you told me, like, if I walked into a dispensary and they had edibles, and I'm like, dude, you want these Cosmic Crisp apples? And I'm like, shit, yeah, I'll try that. That is 100% a drug. All right, guys, let's get back into the games. Let's see some Starcraft. We saw some puppy action. My girls. Whoa. With some unfortunate drone movement here. Spawning in the top left-hand side with the orange drones. Give it up for Flipendo. And in the bottom right with the blue drones, give it up for justDale. That's justDale. Alright, guys. ZVZ action. Who doesn't love a little bit of ZVZ? Alright. Who builds links first and just A moves across the map and wins, guys? Well, you're missing out on the real action. ZVZ, man. S tier matchup. I'm telling you. I actually just wish I was good at it. Maybe if I was good at it, you know, then I would love it a little bit more. But I'm not. All right, there's a pool. It's an over pool. No pool yet. What am I gonna do? A 12 pool here? 11 hatch? The wildest ZVZ strat. All right. It's time to introduce you to my home-built ZVZ build. that people have copied, and it works sometimes. It does work. If I'm not trash at the game, it works. And when someone who's not trash at the game does it, it works. So what you do. Yeah, so it's a 6 pool, 2 drone pool sunken rush. Oh, 12, 11, 10 here. Interesting. Wait, you go 6 pool, then you drone up to 8, drop your overlord. It should finish about the time your that your pool finishes. And then you send 2 scouting drones out. If it's a 4-player map, you send 2 scouting drones out. If it's not, you send 2 drones out early and you kind of send them around the edge of the, like you'd send them down here and over, so that way they don't get scouted by an overlord. And then they run in here, and you should be able to drop down the sunkens wherever you can find spots. Basically, I like to do one up here and then like one over here or something where they have a little bit of cover. And then by the time they're like reacting, your lings show up to protect them, and then just sunkens you and kill all the drones. Or all the lings, and then all the drones. Really, that's up to personal preference at that point. By the way, this is overpool into a hatch. This is hatch first, so very interesting. Layer coming on up on the back of this. No layer here yet. Are we gonna go ling speed or layer first? That's the real question. Ling speed. All right. Oh, freelings. Oh my god, freelings for everyone. Oh, guys, I think the game's over already. Oh no. Ling micro is so hard in this matchup. And it's so punishing if you do it wrong. This game absolutely bullies you if you fuck it up at all. That ling is just kind of stuck in the eggs. You okay there, bud? Yeah, this is over, by the way. That's cool. Your layer finished. Doesn't matter. Still GG, lol. Well, I mean, if Dale wants to throw away a bunch of lings, I mean, that's always cool. Well, that King of the Hill, guys. The last known survivor. Alright. Don't worry, he's got boys on the way. He called for some boys backup. Alright. This is a Spire, not a Sunken, which means, yep, that's GG. Flipendo taps out, and it's just Dale who wins the game. GG. All right. What a nice little ZVZ there. Sometimes you just build lings, and it just works. Lings, good unit. Who would have thunk? There we are. There we are. All right. All right, guys. Game 2, and then apparently we're gonna have a little bit of a surprise here. I might have just gotten a piece of content that I've been waiting for, and we're gonna see how it is together. The pressure's on. Unless, of course, I get asked not to, in which case I won't put it live on stream, but I don't think they'll have any issue with it. So I think this will be fun, guys. We have a nice little surprise land information. All right, guys. Here we go. Game number 2. And spawning here in the top left-hand side with the orange drones. Give it up for the man. He needs a little bit of love. He needs a little bit of help, guys. Give it up for Flipendo. And his opponent in the top right-hand side with the teal drones. It's just Dale. Nothing else. Just Dale. All right. All right. What are we gonna do here? We're gonna go early hatches. We're gonna go early pools. All right. So at least an overpool from both players. How boring, guys. Where's the excitement in life? Where's the 4 pools? Come on. You never know when a 4 pool can just win you a series. I actually should try a 4 pool in a ZVZ once, just to see how it plays. I feel like this is uncharted. I feel like someone's done it, but I feel like no one really does it. I can't tell you the last time I saw anything earlier than a 6 pool in a ZVZ. Even then, it's only a 6 pool or an overpool. The earliest pools I ever see anymore. Like this is an overpool here. This is like what, a 12 pool? Yeah, it's 12, 11 of some flavor. All right. All right, there's the hatch. Oh, Overlord finds him. Haha, first scouted. Got him, boys. GG easy. Just quit. It's over already. All right. We're going to try and go put on pressure, but it was pool first. 12 pool, but still pool first. All right. Yeah, this should be a pretty even fight here. It's all going to come down to micro. Reinforcement links coming on up here. We are just slamming that ling button, guys. Oh, the lings get pulled in. They take a bad fight. Flipendo going to hold on to that defender's advantage for just a little bit longer at least. All right, just keep up the ling production, boys. We have enough to break out here if we want. This is a mess. This is not good for Dale at all. He's going to have to go home. And the pendulum swings the other way. And now Dale's on the defensive. Now, the nice thing is that both players do get defender's advantage. So, just because you get pushed back doesn't mean it's over. Pocket sand. I do not recognize the jurisdiction of this overmind. All right. The layer's coming on up here. Is Pocket Sand just Dark Swarm? Like, would that not be the same thing? Maybe? I feel like that's a conversation chat's not ready for. I mean, Dark Swarm is essentially Sand Attack from Pokemon. So I guess it would make sense that it's also basically Pocket Sand. All right, both players got Spires on the way here. Looks like Flipendo's are just a little bit quicker, but doesn't really make much of a difference. All right, sunken up front here means that Lings have approximately a 0% chance of getting through that. At least the number is under 30? 40. 40 would be safe. If you have 40 Lings, you might be able to break that. Give or take. Rough estimates, you know. All right. Overlord's popping just as the Spire's finishing. Overlords. Hey, there you go. Look at that timing. And, of course, these two broke. We are going to immediately go into +1 armor here for Flipendo. Armor, absolutely goated in Muta fights. Is it more goated than attack? I don't know. I don't know if I'd say it's more goated, but it's definitely any upgrade's a good upgrade. Getting no upgrade is not a good upgrade. Oh, hello. Random mutas meeting in the middle. This Overlord running for its life. Run, Overlord, run. Whoop. Hello. Can we help you? Sorry, we don't want whatever you're selling. And it's so hard to judge a mutaball like when you're actually playing. So like when you're looking at your mutas like this, right? And you're just like, oh, come on, come on, come on. It is so hard to judge how many mutas are in this clump right here. Like, you know? They just kind of all stack on top of each other, and then you're like, how many is that? And if they have one more than you think, you lose the fight. So it's just one of those, it's so hard to take a fight in Muta versus Mutas without like Scourge or Devours if you go late stage ZVZ. Alright, we're starting our armor here as Flipendo's is finishing up. All right, we're going to go for the drones. Get the boys. Got them. Easy, got him. Oh, kill a Muta. Damage a few more. Unfortunately, that's still 8 Mutas to 6. 8 is greater than 6. I didn't know if you know that. It's kind of advanced math. All right. 1 Muta goes down. 2 Mutas go down. Oh, God. This is where the Muta just, it spirals. Dude, I could be a great coach. They wish I would coach. They beg me every season. Hey, can you coach? Can you coach? And I go, sorry. Sorry, guys. I don't want to. Oh, no! No! Oh. How the fuck did that Spire survive? Getting off work? Brother, it's 8 p.m. You have a great night, Goose. I'll be going for quite some time. We got tier 3s after this, so if you're in for some more action when you get home, we'll be going all night long. All night long, all night long. No? No one wants to go all night long? Too bad. You're stuck with me. currently 140, which means it survived with about 100. Well, the West Coast is definitely not the best coast. It's actually like the 3rd worst coast in America. So, I mean, if you fall between, if you're worse than the Gulf Coast, like how bad can you really be? But somehow the West Coast is worse than the Gulf Coast. And the East Coast only wins because like it's somewhat better than the other 2 coasts. But basically all the coasts just kind of suck. Also, who gets off work at 5:41? What an odd time to get off of work. Like, seriously. So, well, 5:41 is quitting time. Alright, well, Carapace is level 1 finished, so we're going to go for Carapace 2. We're also going for Carapace 2 and missile attacks. Where's the Hydroden? Where's the Hydroden? Come on. Give me the Hydroden. Oh, big Scourge fly in. Oh, I think they all just detonated on one Muta. Oh, my lord. He can't keep doing this. Oh, man. All right, so 8 mutas versus 6 mutas. As we talked about earlier, chat, I just want to reiterate this for you guys. 8 is greater than 6, which means the 8 mutas will win the fight. However, now it's 9 mutas against 8, and 9 is greater than 8. So, I mean, although with this boxing here, this might split the glaives in a really weird way. Nah, I think we're fine. No, we're not. Oh my god, this is... Okay, never mind. We got it. Dude, what are Muta fights? Oh, but here come the reinforcements. Will we be fine because less things to bounce blades on? Oh my lord. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. But I think justDale's doing it, guys. He's just doing it. All right. Drop my pen. You don't need a spore. You just need more mutas. GG, lol. Oh, well. Rip the link. Alright, where is it? Where is it? We still have not built the Hydroden, but we got +1 missile attacks. Stop edging me like this, Flipendo, and just drop the Hydroden. Quit trying to do me like that. Oh my god, we're going up to 3 bases. You madman. Alright. Evos, Creep Colony, and another hatchery. A Sunken. I honestly expected that to be a spore. Oh, this is free Zerglings. Nom nom nom. Free Zerglings. We kind of engaged with half our mutas here, and that's gonna cost you the fight, I think. Yeah, this is although if the Lings get here and eat bounces, oh my lord, you don't understand how much this changes the math. Never mind, they're all running through. But it actually helped. Look at this. Now we're up a muta. Guys, when I say that these tiny things make a big difference, that's what that was a kill. What in the world? Well, let's just say when 2 fights like that go right in a row, like you win the Muta fight and you kill the hatchery, I think you're kind of in the lead. I mean, he's down a couple drones, but that just means he's much further up in army supply. I'd love to see him get +1 attack at this point. Like, you know, you got a little bit of extra money here. Just go ahead and get that upgrade. Especially with your 3rd base coming online here. You might as well make it all that it can be, right? All right. What's the play? Get some mutas, get some links, try and go across the map. Hope for the best. Mind you, we are at we're going into a queen's nest. All right, so we're gonna buy some time for hive. Oh, we find a fight that I don't know if we were ready to take. With the Overlord here helping, that's better for Teal, but the Lings will help bounces again. Guys, we just talked about this. But I think the Overlord's just been around a little bit too long in the fight. Yeah. It's so close. Holy crap, he does it. Lings are getting in. What the hell is happening? We saved the Spire with 60 of health. Again. Guys, he can't keep getting away with this. Battle drum pulled, just to be sure. Alright, this 3rd gas is up and running just fine. We got a Spore here to protect it. Spores don't mess around. And Flipendo, realizing that he just can't break that 3rd gas, he's going to GG out. And with that, justDale is just going to take it, guys. GG. All right. All right, guys. I was sent a video. I was sent a video that is promo for the land. And so, yeah, one more thing to do except the only thing to do at a time like this is take a look at it. What do you say, guys? Do you want to see it? Yeah, I think you want to see it. I think I want to see it. Will this work?
Airn TV announced land tournaments in Montreal.
I think that's I think that's working. Oh, I need to update that still. Hey, what happens if I? What sound are you coming out of? Why are you not coming out of where you're supposed to be coming out of Discord? My sound setup gives me so many problems. What if I do this? No. No, okay. Guess we're gonna do it this way. Aha! We're gonna use Windows Media Player, baby. Let me just make sure that actually comes out of the sound system. All right, so sweet. It's coming out of the same spot. What I need to do then is... sorry, guys. I'm just figuring out how to do this the best for you. Option sound. Perfect. All right. That muted. Here we go, guys. I have yet to see this. Cookie literally just sent it to me. And I do mean literally sent it to me while we were mid-series. So, guys, without further ado, let's see what he's cooked up for the LAN. You know what? I might even just...
Airn TV announced LAN tournaments in Montreal and Chicago. I'll be attempting to go to both of them. The Montreal one I will 99% be at.
Quick one's over, guys. Talk about the LAN here while these replays. Hey, I know that guy. So we had 2 LANs this year. Montreal dates are the 29th and 30th. $1,500 prize pool, guys. It's gonna be great. Guys, Chat Star LAN 2 in Chicago, August 24th and 25th for another $1,500 LAN. Oh, yeah, then you'll be there, right? All right, guys. And you know what? You know what makes a good LAN? Some high-level players, which means there's qualifiers, right? Make it through the qualifiers, you get put in a group.
God, I sound terrible.
If you make it out of the group, you get $1,000 from my pocket to fly to Chicago or Montreal and take part in the LAN. Don't scan that yet. Don't scan that yet. I need to update that. I need to update that. It's the same QR code as last time, but I definitely need to update the webpage. And I definitely didn't have time today. I told Cookie I'd do it tonight. Yeah. So there you go. There's your spoiler. Guys, we have oh no, that's the wrong one. All right, guys. We have one more series in this group. And I think it's going to be a good one. Obviously, I like to think all of them are good, but I do think that this one has some very good potential for it. All right, guys, here we go. Wow, we're actually doing really good on time. I thought we'd be much later than we are now. All right, guys, here we go. Game number 1, final series of Tier 2, and then we got Tier 3. But actually, I'm going to pause it because ads are about to run. I totally forgot. Guys, I'll be right back. Don't worry, you won't miss anything. Daddy Bezos will yell at me, though, if I don't run the ads. And I'm tired of getting yelled at. All right, now that I've got you back from Daddy Bezos, let's just hop right into the game. Oh, I'm clicked out of Brood War. That's why play didn't work. Spawning here in the top left-hand side, guys, with the orange probes. Give it up for Styx. And on the bottom right-hand side, with the teal probes. Give it up for our boy, Memnon. Alright, guys. Memnon, Styx, Protoss versus Zerg. This is a proper tier 2 banger. Like right here, these two players, I think this is going to be action-packed. I think it's going to be back and forth. And honestly, I think it's just going to be a lot of fun. Max, you didn't follow me all of this time? What the fuck? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Welcome. Thank you for the follow, friend. All right. Gonna be a nice little overpool on a 2-player map. Makes a lot of sense. That early scout to make sure we can deny any early hatcheries and such. Steal his gas. Are we gonna drop a gateway first? Oh, okay, it's gonna be Forge first. Alright, we're just going to continue getting all the scouting info. Now what you do is you make it look like the probe's going out here, and then you sneak it back and you send it over here. Nah, he's gonna go for the hatch block. Like some sort of reasonable macro player. No. Oh, okay. You're just going to give it to him. Alright, that's cool. All right, Nexus goes down. All right. The drone will come in. It should. I think it saw. No, actually, did not see the. Did not see the Nexus. Unfortunate for the drone. All right. Oop. Oh, we're taking some heat here. Cannons have infinite range. If you like stop command them while like something's getting attacked across the map, apparently you can shoot across the map. Cannons are actually broken, confirmed. This is scientifically proven. Granted, the condition required to make cannons shoot infinite distance is unrealistic, unlikely to ever happen. Something like that. Yeah. I'm gonna call it something along those lines. Unlikely. All right. Probes zooming on in here. Layer coming on up. Beautiful scout getting that layer timing. Saying, okay, you're going to go 3 base layer. It should be mutas, so we should know to go straight into our Stargate. And then you're going to dial Earth through the Stargate, and it's all going to be good, right? Then SG-1 shows up, and you're all set. Yeah, I watched the show. And the movie. And the other movies. And the other shows. Alright, there's the Spire. Congo line of links chasing after this one probe. Get it. Got it. Easy. Alright. Dive in, confirm the Stargate's coming, and run like hell. Alright, 3 Zealots are going to move out here just in time for some links to show up. Oh, the Zealots are absolutely going to push those back. No thank you, not today. Alright. 4th hatchery coming on up here. Spire, 2/3 of the way done. Now, assuming everything times out correctly, you should be able to get Scourge just after their Corsair gets the scout off. Theoretically, you can get 1 Overlord kill, but that depends on your timings have to be really tight for that. Right now, it should be able to get across, see everything that's going on. 5 hatch. You'll see the Spire. Should scout the Hydra Den, so it'll know that this is a transition, that these are mostly just like anti-Scourge or anti-Corsair Scourge more than they are anything else. And yeah. Got him. Alright, and you still have to respect the threat of mutas, right? You can't just go, oh, he's got a Hydra Den. There's not going to be any mutas. Because at any moment, once he knows you're not building Corsairs and you're skipping on your cannons and stuff, he just punishes you with mutas. Alright, the first Spine Boys have arrived. And some Stabby Boys. And a Flying Boy. We're gonna try and get some damage done over here. I'm surprised we don't have a Sunken Colony back here or anything. Alright, 1 Hydra there just acting like a meat shield. Like, don't worry, friend. I'll protect you. While the other 2 shoot. Alright, this Corsair chilling. Uh-oh, here they come. Here they come. Incoming! Well, he's dead. Jimmy, no! Alright, that's a lot of Zealot here. Gonna need a couple more reinforcements. Yeah. Again, I'm kind of surprised we didn't have any Sunkens here or anything. This is super easy to punish for Memnon here. Coming here, even just forcing the drones to leave and trading out with some army. Like, this is good for Protoss. It definitely makes up for the fact that he's lost both Corsairs without killing anything. So what he does now is he builds a scout. Oh, I tried. All right, he's going crazy on cannons here. He's worried about that muta transition that might come. We got some Stormy Boys. They have learned the art of storm. Now they're getting their portable stash cans. So that way they have extra weed on the go, so they can maintain their high Templar abilities. You know, they are the highest Templar. All right. And the nice thing about having Corsair is that you maintain map control, right? You always know what Zerg's doing. Zerg has to be careful anytime they move out because they could just lose their overlords if they're not careful. But without that pressure being generated, Styx can just kind of meander around, see what's up. Check for any bases. Memnon's gonna counter with some stabby boys, but I mean, realistically, Styx just kind of collapses back to this base, and he's safe. Yeah, Memnon knows he's not gonna bother. Don't waste this. Don't waste the time. Don't waste the zealots, man. All right, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. He's currently at 90 out of 98. Needless to say, he doesn't need all of these. This is the I forget to build pylons, so I'm going to build a lot of them right now, so I don't have to think about macro for a little bit longer. I respect it. All right, here come those mutas we were talking about. Things that can really be a problem. There's not much in the natural. You got some storms, but I mean, storming your own workers is always a meme, right? And it's not, so you'll see a lot of times where you just go, like, what is it? 9 mutas? Oh, this is 9 mutas. I can count. 9 mutas is enough to be one-shotting High Templar. And realistically, probe. If you're one-shotting Templar, you're one-shotting probe. So, I mean, that's always cool. Ah, yes. The Dragoon. Famous for its ability to beat mutas. Oh. We lost muta, but they get their job done in the end. And now this is a danger moment for Protoss. We got here a bunch of zealots. Those could be useful. Oh, we fly right into the Archon. The Archon takes no hesitation. He doesn't hesitate at all. He kills 3 mutas instantly. Oh, now that's a money storm. Oh, yeah. You love to see storms like that. All right, here come the zealots finally. They're going to come in just as they're needed. Not a moment too soon. We don't have any... observers are building. Okay. We'll have detection in the next 2 seconds. Alright, yeah, here comes the observer. Now we can deal with that lurker. Singular lurker ruining our natural. Got him. Alright, one lurker's just chilling. That's our scouting lurker. Alright. Zerg's gonna try again. Protoss has a bit of an army here now, though. We have detection, too, so we can deal with the lurker threat. The lurkers are scariest when they don't have detection, because then, you know, they have to rely on storms and such, but without storms, you know, lurkers just run free. Now that we have observers, that can't happen. Zing, zing. Heck yeah, just... Yeah! What a run by. Yeah! Oh, the DT. Oh, he tried. He tried. He tried to make it out alive. He did not, though, unfortunately for the boy. Alright, we got 1-1 here. Probably just +1. Yeah. 2-1 on the way. Protoss here. Looking to just kind of bust up this ramp. And sheesh, that's a choice. I mean, pushing into burrowed lurkers and a lot of general Zerg army, some spores and sungs. I mean, you can do it. Don't get me wrong. Should you or not? That's a It's a different question. All right, we're gonna do it. In case anyone was curious, that did not going well. All right, one lurker finally goes down. That's fine. A bunch more show up. A little bit misrallied, but it's fine. Oh yeah. And Protoss stands no chance here. Get out of here, Protoss, you bunch of nerds. The High Templar's like, I'm one of you, don't shoot. They shot anyways. Alright. Oh, what a storm. Oh, now that's a money storm. Oh, but the lurkers, they don't care. Lurkers just keep putting in the hours, man. Damn. Lurkers are a good unit, guys. Who would have thought? All right, we do have Hive Tech coming on up on the back of this. He's just hitting his transition points, man. Dude, the bridge really is death. Yes, I've said it a lot. The bridge is nobody's friend. If you think ever about crossing this bridge and you're not up 80 supply, it's probably a mistake. Even if you are up 80 supply, consider sending some of it this way. Or back through here. You gotta remember, there's always the little back route here. Open that up. You just burrow like 4 lurkers here and rip that open real quick. Be fine. Where's the Protoss army's all up here. So bad news is that the bridges only help when your army is present and accounted for. Styx doesn't really realize it though. Oh no. Oh. You could have absolutely sent it on into the natural and killed every single one of these probes. But now the Protoss army's back, which means there's storms, which means you're not getting across the bridge. The bridge is definitely ultimate defender's advantage. It's like those tiny ramps, right? Like the stairs in the campaign that you're expected to somehow get dragoons up. Like what? No, how? All right. This Overlord trying to get a cheeky scout off here. Gonna see what's going on here. It's gonna lose its life to these 3 cannons. I can already tell you. Tell you that for free. Guys, look at me. I'm literally just intelligent. What can I say? Smartest Zerg player? I don't know if I'd go that far. I mean, I personally wouldn't go that far. If you want to go that far, then I mean, that's... Smartest guy that you're listening to right now on this one stream? I don't know if I'd go that far either. Yeah, that's still a bit of a stretch. Zerg taking both corners here. Of course, there's going to come out and scout it. Oh, we're going to go across the bridge? Oh, man. What a mistake. Zerg's going to realize this and hop on it. His army's coming across in piecemeal. Zealots are falling by the numbers. Yeah. What a terrible fight. All right, good storm. Good storm. Some more storms. All right, Zerg. Where's all your reinforcements? His reinforcements are everywhere. They need to get here. Once the reinforcements have arrived, it's over. 1-2 cracklings. Man, look at that. Look at what they do to an Archon. Zealots stand no chance. Goons stand no chance. Man, Protoss. Protoss needs to not go across bridges, guys. Nobody should go across bridges. Let's just start with that. But man, that was painful for Protoss. All right, Protoss really looking for that 4th base right about now. Main is empty. Natural is empty. Look at all these unemployed probes. But guys, if you elect me as the new executor, I promise I will lower the probe unemployment rate. We will bring back mineral and vast speed mining, guys. Go, Corsair, go. Do it. No, come on. All right, we're going to push up the ramp here, try and deny this base. That'll work well enough. Unfortunately, we can't really stick around. And honestly, this would be one of the times that I would consider going across the bridge. You come up here, you see that his army's up here defending this, right? You know that he doesn't think much about going across the bridges. You both struggled. So just send it. Just YOLO swag across the bridges right now. But you have to send, like, you send in some lurkers, right? You secure this area. You send in a bunch of lings up here as you follow with lurkers. The lings eat the cannon shots and then storms while your lurker set up to deal with his army that returns. That's how you set up a fight right there. Let me tell you. Wow. You can zoom out to the point where you see the entire sides of the map. Here we are. This is how we'll cast this whole map from now on. It's just one linear line. No, that did not make sense. No, I will not fix it. Doubling down on the mistakes. Oh. Invisible Man tried and failed. We're going to push into some lurkers here. That's fine. I hear him. There's the orange cloud. That's right. You better run. Look at the fart clouds. God, it's so hard to see cannons under there, or lurkers under there. We need a second dark swarm for the cannons, by the way. Or not. I guess we don't. If we don't want the lings to live, then we don't need the second dark swarm. So I mean, you got me there. Touche. Touche. Oh, Plague! Oh man! It now just watches the Protoss army crumble. Oh, we lose a bunch of overlords, but does it matter? Look at the supply difference at this point, guys. 13 workers, 60 army supply. Plague is good. Confirmed. I think, yeah, and this is what we start doing, right? We just kind of... Remember when I said you needed to have, like, one hell of an army advantage to walk across the bridge? Well, you do, and he does, so it's fine. Well, that's a great way to lose your army supply advantage. Unfortunately, they couldn't stop the Lings. Nom 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 nom. Ah, you thought you were going to make an Archon. Get wrecked, nerds. Friggin' High Templar. Wait for it. Yeah, got him. Alright, a Plague went off over here, but it doesn't look like we have enough Zerg to actually take this fight. Although we could just pull the goons into our static defenses. That's always cool. We just watched the goons miss too. This is hilarious. All right. Yeah, I think Memnon might be on a little bit of copium at this point. Oh, the probes. We get any targeting on the probes? Come on. Oh. Oh, yeah. The probes are like, oh, wait. Maybe this is a bad idea. Run. All right. Plague, drop the Plague. Or run. But you're gonna die. Oh, no Plague. Archon being made. Desperation Archon. You need something to bolster your numbers. When it's a 90 supply advantage for a race where you can get 2 units for 1 supply. And he has a lot of those 2 units. Oh yeah, guys, watch Pathing in action. You're not really missing anything anywhere else. GG's. Yeah, pathing on this map is hard. GG's. All right. Like I said, guys, these guys are going to play fun games here. And, oh, yeah. So far, I am entertained. All right, so that puts our boy... I want to say our boy Styx, and I almost said our boy Whine and Cheese, and I'm like, but that's the team name. Oh, man. My brain is very tired from today. It was a long day at work. All right, guys. Might as well get you a second game. You might... I think you might prefer that. I don't know. I don't know why I would think such silly things, but let's see what we can do for you. All right. Wow. Big stretch. All right, guys. I'm so close. Where am I? About here left. All right. Oh, I'm right under the corgi butt. Nice. And then I gotta do one more whole water bottle, and then I'll have my goal of 3 water bottles for the day done. I'm trying to drink a lot more water. Starting to work, actually. I feel like I'm losing a little bit of weight here. But let's get right into it. In the bottom left-hand side with the orange drones. Give it up for Styx. And in the top right-hand side with the green probes. Give it up for Memnon. All right. Ling's chasing around a probe. Forge fast expand. Ling just confirms the nexus and then dies. Average Ling behavior. Right, probe is going to confirm the 3rd base. Nice. Get him, boys. Got him. There it is. There's our killer. Look at him. Oh. Never mind. Right-clicking on a unit doesn't actually always work. Sometimes you just got to get clicked off of them. Like, what? Why? Game. Just let me observe. Dang it. All right. Looks like we are going to go back into that nice Spire timing. So we're probably just once again going to go Scourge and then a couple mutas later on to deal with High Templars. Maybe to deal some extra damage on the back end. Yeah, we'll see. Another pro going to get in here. Look at this. Memnon's super good with his scouting. His scouting is always going. It's always consistent. You love to see it. A neat tip and trick you can do. When you have a probe in their base and it's about to die, walk it over to their mineral patch and then grab another probe and just mineral walk it to their base. And it'll just kind of... You don't have to worry about getting stuck on things or like catching on units. It'll just mineral walk right over everything. It's a super good way of just keeping your probe scouts going. All right, Citadel coming on up here. We got the Corsair coming on up. Overall, looking nice and standard. Spire, about a third of the way done. All right, 2 Zealots going to come out here. Just kind of contest the Zerglings that are bouncing around, making sure they can't get any info. Really nice things to do here. +1 coming. We got Zealot speeds coming soon. TM. Alright, hatch 4 and hatch 5. Alright, so some 5 hatch Hydra play versus some +1 speed lots. Your average ZVP here. Question is, when did you start mixing in the High Templars? The Stormy boys. Corsair's going to come across, sees the Lings out here. It's nice. One of those convenient things. You think, oh, okay, so that's where his Lings are out in the map. What are we going to get going here? Temple Archives. All right, so there we are. We'll get our Stormy Boys soon. We're adding on more gateways. And overall, I think we're going to settle in. Like, the last game was like, what, 26 minutes, I think? Let's just say I don't think this one's going to be any shorter than that, especially since it's on a bigger map. So we could be here for a long one, boys and girls, and statistically boys, because, well, let's be honest here. I've seen my channel demographics. I know what you all are. And let's be honest here. Watching Brood War, are you surprised? Zealot sitting there ready to strike, but everything just kept running by. I was like, Aww. Zealot's not interested in that anymore. We found something new to play with, and that is drones at the 3rd. Alright, Speed Zealots are going to wide walk their way right on into this mineral line. Someday, maybe. Never mind. It looks like they don't quite know how to. And so that's not great for them. They're going to have to run. I mean... No. Well, Perhaps. I might have made an assumption based on my Twitch stats. I mean, when it says that women don't exist on the internet, and I go, oh, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, sounds about right. How you doing, Piano? Oh, no, not the battle drone! Rip. And yes, this is incredible SimCity here. The way even just the eggs morph right here, it just makes it impossible for zealots to get in. The hydras, though, they can just kind of... Shoop, 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 shoop. Tired. Yeah. It's only 8:30 p.m. It's a perfectly average time to be awake and tired. Yes, yes, I know that it's like some other time because your clock is set wrong, but... I mean, flying makes a fantastic point. Honestly... Checkmate. Dude, there's an old skit somewhere. It's like girls don't exist on... Girls on the internet aren't real or something. I don't know why, but that has just stuck with me for years. And every time... I know it's one of the rules of the internet is that girls don't exist. There's no girls on the internet. But, like, I saw it in a skit somewhere along with that. And for some reason, it's just kind of stuck. Rapid has entered the chat. But I heard he's your favorite caster. What if it's a signed dick pic? Like, what if he signs it? Like, will that change the value? 'Cause then it's like a collectible, right? You just put like, you got your stand, or you have like your photo with Tastosis, your WCG like badge, and then like a dick pic that's signed. Like, doesn't that bring your whole fucking like treasure trove together? You have like your DreamHack entrance badge next to it. Couple other photos scattered about. I come on, guys. I think that would bring your whole like. I think that brings any room together, really. I mean, I might be biased, but. How much trouble can we get in tonight, chat? I think we can get into more trouble. We're not nearly after dark enough for CPL After Dark. What's Dada gonna do? Yell at me? He's a weak Dutchie. He's asleep already. As opposed to our strong Dutchie who's still in chat. Also, I need to start looking, because I do think next year I might do a land in Rotterdam. Because now that I know there's like multiple Brood War people out there, like, and also I know Roddy, the Starcraft 2 caster. I talk with him. Might just like hang out with him for a couple days as well. I might do it. We might do a nice EU-based LAN in Rotterdam. I need to find a PC cafe. And figure out like running events in foreign countries. Like that's a lot of work. But I mean, we're technically going international now because we're doing an event in Canada. So I am an international businessman. As of this summer, I can introduce myself as an international businessman. All right. Hydras put up a good fight here. They are 2-1, guys. Against 1-1 Protoss. They're up in upgrades, guys. How often do you see that? It doesn't change the fact that Hydras don't know how to shoot sometimes. Hydras are the most pacifist unit. Like, they'll see one of their buddies get stabbed, and they're all like, no, 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 we don't want none of that shit. Like, no, no, hands up, bro. All right. Yeah, storm the sunken. Let's go. You love seeing it. Okay, well, A moving a High Templar, not great. A moving the Observers, also incredible. Incredibly bad, I do mean. Alright, and we're throwing army into this, and we're not really winning, per se. We're kind of just trading here. Alright, these storms are doing some work, though. Alright, perfect. We stormed down one of our goons, too, just to be safe. As a sacrifice to ire. You know, you gotta always make sure you storm at least one of your units. And we got a 4th base up. Yeah, I gotta talk with Dada, see if he knows anywhere. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to start making some calls. But I think it's doable. If they can do TwitchCon and come on, storm. Oh my God, Memnon, what are you doing with your life? That was GG right there in one storm. No, but if they can do TwitchCon in Rotterdam, they've got to have some sort of PC cafe. Like there's no correlation, but I definitely feel like there has to be. Dude. We can get all the goats there. If it's an EU event, we can maybe even force Fonger to come, because flights from London to Amsterdam and then a train ticket down to Rotterdam is like pennies. To be fair, I also am trying to get him to come to Chicago, but we'll see. This counterattack, by the way, putting in the hours here. Yeah. Hello, bunch of High Templars. We're going to have to force into Archons here. That's actually huge. 6 High Templars turned into Archons. That's painful. No, but having talked with some EU people, the general consensus I've gotten is they will travel anywhere in the EU. The great country of the European Union. So I'm going to do some more exploration before I commit to it, obviously, but I do know that there is interest there. What the hell? Overlord migration season? And also, I just happen to like the Netherlands. Oh, yeah. Remember when I said these two were just going to go back and forth? Like, absolute just slugfest. Beautiful back. I wasn't kidding. I wasn't hyping it up, man. I genuinely believe in this series. I do think this is a banger series. All right. Memnon, I'm going to go for that 5th base here. Overlord will see it, but we've already got cannons established in the natural, so Zerg's small counterattacks here is just not going to do much. All right. So he's realizing, oh, I might need to commit a little bit more there. We're actually transferring a lot of probes just in time for some army to come on up here. Oh, no. This, Memnon, do you see this? Oh, my God. He's not going to see it. That's fine, because he moves down into the southern army, which forces these guys to come on back to react to this. And in the end, they find each other anyway. Oh, how romantic. Oh, no. No. All right, which lurker did all the killing there? Really? The lurker's only got 1 kill in that entire fight? Find that very hard to believe. Oh, you reach with your little T-Rex arms. All right. There we go. Now Zealots are falling like crazy. These lurkers putting in the hours. Hitting that overtime button, man. They want that extra pay. Or if you're my job, you get it in comp time. So you never actually see it. But you can just never work, basically, with how much comp time we end up with. I'm not allowed comp time, and I already have a bank of comp time. Like, my job is kind of ridiculous. All right, Zerg expanding into the bottom right here, setting up a double base down here in the main, natural. All right. Little hit squad here looking for the High Templars. They're just going to end up running past because they can't find anything to pick off. A lot of lurkers coming on up here. He needs to buy some time for these to hatch so he can get them in position, get them in the dirt. And a little counterattack just might be enough to do it. No. Oh, why are they bunching up so much? Oh, well. That's unfortunate. These two Hydras still survive? What? What? No, okay. They're going to be executed. 2-2 versus 3. Ooh. Huh? Huh? What? What is happening with these boys? They're just really vibing out hard here, aren't they? Alright, Protoss has decided that why do I need to break your area of like a million lurkers over here when I could just break this area? And honestly, good call. Alright. Lurkers coming in, but they are falling as quickly as they come in here. The storms are incredible. But Zerg just keeps on pouring in. How much more does he have? Does he have enough to actually stop this army? I don't think so. He's actually going to send a bit of supply all the way across the map. See if he can't get some counterattack damage done. In the natural here, there's actually some High Templars for the pick, and only 4 Zealots. All right, we're going to be rallying more in here. Lurkers on the high ground. Not enough to actually stop a goon from getting in. Maybe enough to annoy it a little bit, but... All right. Battle drone. Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah for the battle drone? Oh no, my... What? He stormed both battle drones. No. No. Good news, he also stormed all of his High Templars. So, I mean, we'll take it. So, yeah, we'll take that. Good work. He keeps the hatchery alive, which is the big part. There's an imposter among us. Nope, never mind. He got. Rip. Unfortunate. Also, Mr. Connoisseur, I will get you your redemption here right after this game. I do see it. We'll take care of it right after this game. All right. All right. They do actually get the Overlord without taking any actual hull damage. Oh, the Ling drops. We're just pooping out cracklings. Want to see how fast we can nom on these pylons? Oh, no. There's very few things that clear out a worker line quicker than cracklings. Maybe cannons will do good, but we actually won't lose one ling there. So yeah, this Nexus is forfeit. So are these pylons. Oh, got an observer. All right, so one thing here. When you're playing Hydra Lurker, like Styx is here, right? Especially as you go into Hydra Lurker Defiler. You want a solid base of about 150 supply of Hydra Lurker before you make your lings. And I feel like he's got too many lings. I think he's just got a little too much in the way of ling supply here. His Hydra Lurker seems very low. I mean, it's possible to just play Ling Defiler with some Hydra Lurker for more like defensive stuff, but I don't know. I think that's not exactly the strongest play. No, the one final Ling gets to death. Alright, so what are we looking at in terms of money on the map here? This base, not looking too hot. This base, honestly, also not looking too hot. This base is a fresh base. This base is basically brand new. This one's still looking really good, but it's also about to die. We actually have some minerals left in the main. Third base is empty. Natural's empty. This base actually is pretty healthy along with... Oh my god, that's so many drones. What? How do we have so many drones here? We have 72 drones and half of them are on this one base. Alright. You're getting some drops onto the high ground here. Using the shuttle to provide the high ground vision. Incredible ideas. Oh, I think my roommate just got home. I heard the pups. Still trying to teach him not to bark at everything. Oh, we've got reinforcements. Alright, we have 313 on our upgrades here for Protoss. Which does mean that the Protoss army is just kind of strong at this point. Oh, the Hydra wins. Look at him go. Oh no, this is just like Halo Reach at the end. Spoiler warning. Battle drone gets rallied to death. Alright, yeah. Honestly, skip the Hydra Lurker in this. Just drop 24 cracklings. They will delete this faster than any army can react. Alright, we gotta get these lurkers in the dirt, or else they don't really work. Hello? Mr. Lurkers? I know you can burrow him, but I think he's also looking everywhere else right now. This game is... Because mind you, while we're looking at this, he's pulling his whole army in here. He's got this drop going in here. He's got another drop coming up here. Like, this man is all over the map, and Memnon just struggling to just pick up, like, try and grab one thing after another here. He's going to try and clean up this here. He's going to clean this here. There's still that one lurker with 16 kills. What the hell? Alright. And now we're just going to clean up here. And honestly, as the dust settles, ooh, that's an expensive thing to lose. We have 72 drones, so we're up 20 supply and workers. But we're down 50 total supply. And I mean, people say Zerg is still playable as long as you're above 70-ish supply. And I mean, that's true to an extent, but like, I don't know, man. As Memnon secures this base, this is critical. This is lifeblood for him, especially as this one mines out. Like, this is perfect time to get this base online. If we can get this base back online, oh, Memnon's going to actually be unstoppable here for a bit. This hurts my soul. This hurts everything about my soul. All right, Doom drop. Two Reavers just passed by. Like, oh, hey, how you doing? So what you do is you start a hatchery here, right? So that way you can start leapfrogging your Sunkens and everything. It's a classic early game rush tactic. Employed at the 30-minute mark, of course. Oh my god. I would say this drop got denied pretty well, actually. I think Memnon handled that beautifully. And, I mean, Zerg's rebuilding, but there's a lot of supply gone. And he's building a lot of lings. Like I was saying earlier, you don't want this many lings. You really need the Hydra Lurker to deal with this. The lings are really good for filling out your army. They aren't your army. Yeah, the lings aren't your army. The Hydra Lurker is your army with Defiler. The lings kind of fill in. They do a lot of DPS so they can connect. You get them under Dark Swarm, right? They break bases. They obviously feed your Defilers. But they're not an army. Oh, Plague-oo. Alright, this group of Ling with a single lurker is going to try and break out, but normally I would say Archons are useless in this matchup, but when your opponent's got such a heavy Ling count, I mean, look at these Archons. They're just massing kills. And I mean, Reavers. This guy's got 8 of them. It was like 12 units dropped here total. Hey, guys. I was being sarcastic earlier when I said you build a hatchery here. But, Whoa! Excuse me. Styx, what was that micro? That was way too good for the what's going on here. You managed to save all 3 of the drones. Well, that dies. Well, good news, you broke the front. Bad news, there's nothing left there to kill. This is where the real fun begins. And your Defiler just died. Meanwhile, we're sending it into the bottom right, guys. This was really what Zerg was hoping for, and because of the saturation, we actually mined out the main already. The natural is just getting ripped apart here. You can hear the lurkers firing, but like, it's just not a good day to be in the Zerg Empire, guys. It is not great to be in the Zerg Empire today. That's for... He killed a Reaver. Huh. GG. Guys, we're going to game number 3. I told you guys. I told you. Absolute banger series. People didn't believe. They went, it's going to be a series. All right, for Mr. Connoisseur. Good hit. And now for you, piano. Dude, me and my buddies used to have the most we've ever passed around at one time is 6 pens. So you take all 6 of them, right? You line them up, and you just take hits. You hit all 6 at once. We used to do that for fun all the time. I have fallen a long way, that's for sure. If I did that today, I might actually die. Wow, has it been an hour already? Wow, this is a long-ass series, guys. Gotta run the ads. Ads. How boring. Caught it. All right, guys, I'll be right back while the ads run. Sorry, guys. I had to run on an emergency to pet the puppies. They were being so adorable. They were sleeping. They woke up when I got there. It was an emergency. I had to get my last beer. I have to go to... I get paid tomorrow. I might need to go to the liquor store tomorrow. Beer time. Because what's better than getting absolutely ripped than following it down with a beer? You know what? We might even have a little bit of Starcraft to go with that. I don't know what you guys... Are you guys interested in that? I think Starcraft? So... I go to Home Story Cup, right? Which is a StarCraft 2 event. And that is one of the only 2 beers they have. You can either get Spaten or you can get Weissbier. And that's it. And I love them both. And I found a store. I don't know. I found a store down the road. It's actually next to my work, basically, that sells both of them. And I'm just like... And I just kind of like pile up my arms and I just start running. It's wonderful. I absolutely love that liquor store now, knowing that I can get all my favorite German beers. All right, guys. Just for you guys, what if I gave you a banger game 3? Is this the new wax or is this the old wax? This is the new wax. What's that? Oh, that must be the old wax. Don't mind me, guys. My desk is a mess. All right, guys. Game number 3. The hell? Memnon didn't choose his signature green? Oh, wow. That's actually kind of surprising. Spawning here in the bottom right-hand side with the red probes. Give it up for Memnon. Let's go. Come on, guys. Can he do it? Reverse sweep. I mean, a reverse sweep's less impressive than in a best of 3 as opposed to like a best of 5 or something. But it's still impressive. Can he do it? His opponent looking to clinch the win. You know, giving him a pity round, but can he clean it up? Give it up for Styx. All right. We're going to scout up here. We're going to get second scout because they are cross spawn. This is going to be an overpool? I don't know. On a 4-player map, you know, especially one where you have a ramped natural, I think this is, if there's ever a map to practice like a 12 hatch on, or even an 11 hatch, I think this is the map for it. I absolutely think that you should. On Tempest, this is where you can be a little bit greedy. By a little bit greedy, I mean a lot of bit greedy. This map's really easy to be greedy on. All right. Ooh, guys, sponsor money hit. We're drinking tonight. No, I'm kidding. But no, sponsor. I got some sponsor money, which is great. I need to pay out that prize pool for the free-for-alls. But it also means that I have a couple bucks to throw more towards StarCraft, guys. Let's go. I also need to buy a bunch of sound equipment, so that way I have stuff for the land for casting. Oh, God. Is it worth it? Yeah, it's probably best to just 2i2. All right. Business thoughts. Go away, business thoughts. I'm trying to cast. Sorry, guys. Being an international businessman of business does mean sometimes that I have to think about international business. So, there's that. All right. Probe's still getting the scout here. Seeing we're getting gas, but we haven't gone for a layer yet, so probably wants to dive one more time in there if he can. He's going to check for third base first. That's very reasonable. Ling will get up here, die to the cannon. Got him. Oh, no. No, don't die. All right, Probe is headed back. Is he going to dive for more? No, he's not. The layer is coming on up here. Probe's actually going to get home, by the way. It's absolutely going to make it home. The Lings don't have... If you got like 6 or 8 Lings here, I would actually believe in the run-in. Is this full wall? Is this unpathable? Have I never thought about that? And all the games I like playing on this map, have I really never noticed that's unpathable? Huh. Damn, Protoss is an easy race, guys. Who would have thought? All right. All right, Stargate coming down. All right, 5 hatch. Yeah. Oh, Probe's gonna get in. Haha. Get wrecked, nerd. He's gonna see the spire timing. It's gonna be perfect. Now you just have that idea, right? You're like, oh, okay, I know what I'm going up against. Instead of the, oh, it could be this or it could be that. Now you know for sure that you're probably gonna want a cannon over here if you can afford it. Not strictly necessary, but definitely needs that one. All right. I love this little bit of SimCity you can do here. You sunk in here, and either like a sunken or an Evo here. And Zealots just wash off it. They just kind of shing, shing, and they just kind of derp. It's honestly beautiful. Unfortunately, we don't have that here at the third. So yeah, we have a sunken and Lings. A lot of hope. A lot of hopium right now. Hopium doesn't seem to be hitting. That sunken is absolutely toasted. The drones are gonna fight. And as much as I love boys who fight, you know, when the boys get fighting, you know, that's when the party really starts. Unfortunately, the drones are civilized fist fighters, and the Zealots are Londoners, which means that they bring knives to every fight. Like, oi, bro, let me stab you. It's hard to tell because these are sprites, but Zealots even have bad teeth like they live in London, right? Now, you might think that because of the lore, Zealots don't have mouths at all, and to that, I'd say you're wrong, obviously. That doesn't feel chat GBT enough to be a good shitpost. It feels like you just copied that out of a textbook. That's what that feels like. Alright. Zealot's gonna rip apart some Lings for fun. Oh, that's too scared. Stellar evolution. I'm the most stellar evolution's ever seen. Alright. Oh, you want the High Templar. We will get the High Templar. And we don't even lose a Muta. It cost us 0. 0 monies to kill that Templar. Now what you do here is you just start hitting the gateway here. You're trying to bounce glaives onto the Templar. That's how you know you're going true Giga Chad. It's when you're bouncing glaives. That's when you know that you're really asserting dominance in your ZVPs. Alright. Memnon's hold up here on 2 bases. He ended up getting that cannon, like I said. He's got 3 back here. We have a probe blocked in for our micro. Oh, oh, that's a lot of damage. Archons are so good against mutas. It's not funny. Well, it's a little funny. But it's not funny because it's always my mutas that get got. I have horrible memories of my mutas just flying over Archons. Especially on butter for some reason. I don't know if it was because I just did mutas more when I was playing butter or anything, but I feel like I have more memories of butter than anything else when my mutas fly over an Archon. So take that with what you will. I mean, the ramblings of a crazy man. Alright, Corsairs are now out on the hunt. What do they hunt on? What are they hunting? They're on the hunt down after you. Don't worry about it. Might be a little bit hungry. Sorry. I did that to myself. Alright, so this Archon and this Goon don't know how to get out. Which is just peak Brood War. I think you're gonna have to kill... You have to kill all of this, don't you? And then drop like a pylon here or something. I just don't see this being the reasonable path out for... I guess you can kill the gateway in the cannon. And it works. Alright. Oh, we got a Goon hiding in the trees, guys. Guys, these mutas ain't ready for the Goon in the trees. The Goons are in the trees. Oh, that's a lot of Scourge. Oh. Oh, that was some beautiful Scourge micro. Alright. These High Templar are hiding. Oh, come on, Memnon. Hit the button. Hit the button. Well, you lost your only 2 High Templar. So you lost your High Templar. What do we do now? I'd love to see a couple more of them. I don't know, guys. I think game 2 tired our poor Protoss out. I think that it's just when you play a whole series, right? It's very different than just playing one game. And I think that we're starting to see that here with our boy Memnon. I think he might just be a fair bit tired. Ugh. Yeah. The Archon going forward, right-clicked on the mutas. Just can't make it through the Hydras. I mean, don't get me wrong. Styx also looks a little bit tired, but unfortunately, I think this is working against more Memnon more than it is Styx. No, no, run! Run, Mr. Templar, run! No! Alright, well, we pushed him back at the third, but we're gonna lose the natural. Ain't that a problem? Alright. Force out more Archons. Yeah. GG is called. Fucking yes! Oh, message history doesn't work in a replay. Cool. But that's hilarious. Fucking yes. GG's. Oh, you know that was just one of those series where he just typed that and just went, oh. That was one hell of a fight on both sides. Holy shit. All right. That's the end of tier 2s. It only took 3 hours and 20 minutes. How long is that group supposed to be? So it took about an extra hour. Alright. That means if I take the extra group, it's going to be until 1 a.m. at this point. 9, 12, yeah. I think I might have to call it, guys. I don't know if I have 1 a.m. in me tonight. Piano for you, always. You know what? No, you know what? You get a free upgrade. Don't go anywhere. Take 30 seconds here. You get a free upgrade. I got you, minions. Give me 1 minute here. I need to load up the big boy. Give me your pen or scooper. Oh, this is like the crystalline wax. Ooh, I love that stuff. All right, so this is a very fancy dab rig. Is what this is. Oh, that mission's actually great. All right, what did he do? Victory. That's... I'm gonna assume that's a lot of Zerglings. It took 1 hour? What the fuck? You got like 5 FPS. I'm surprised it was able to handle that. Alright. 1 second here. It's heating. If you're gonna dab, you gotta do it right. Ooh, that's tasty. Ooh, that's strong. All right, guys. That is, in fact, all I got tonight. I honestly just don't have the next series in me. I'm a little tired. Let's show some love to someone, though. Let's see. Who do we got? Who do we got? Yeah, fuck it. Let's hit up Ozzy. We'll hit up Ozzy. Ozzy's a great dude. Everyone show Ozzy some love. I will see you all. Not Thursday, guys. I won't be here Thursday. Thursday, I'm going out for my birthday. Yo.
Benevolent Bear cheered X1000. Thanks for casting.
Benevolent Bear, I've seen you around a bunch recently. You are showing a lot of people a lot of bits, and I think you're amazing for it. Obviously, I appreciate it. I always appreciate a donation. But I see that you're giving it to quite a lot of people, and that makes you an amazing person. So thank you. And for the rest of you, I'll see you on Saturday. Chat Star League SC2, or not SC2, Starcraft Brood War. I promise. I know what's going on in my head. I might have just dabbed it, and I might be going downhill, but we're fine. So, Saturday, Starcraft, be here. I'll see you all then. So long.